It's 2024 and I can't afford to buy a house, but I can make one in Sims. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna make one of my dream houses in The Sims 4 and see how close we can get it. I am not an expert builder in Sims, but I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm hoping to make this into a series. I wanna do weird Zillow builds and try and duplicate Zillow builds. One of my favorite things to do in my free time is just scroll through Zillow, so might as well turn it into something. That being said, if you guys don't already follow me on Twitch, I stream cozy games over there all the time. Right now, one of the main games is Disney Dreamlight Valley, but I plan to add more games in the future, so follow me over there for some live fun, and let's get started. First, I'm going to show you my Zillow house choice. It's just like $2.8 million, you know, nothing I can't afford in The Sims. Here is the home in all its glory. I love the mid-century modern style. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why. Let me know what you guys think of this house and if it's worth $2.8 million. I mean, it is in California, so maybe closer to where I live, it wouldn't be so expensive. But I love it. And it isn't like, there's some updating that would need to be done, but this living room, the windows, the fireplace, the ceilings, I don't know how I'm going to recreate all this, but I'm obsessed. I think I would take out the carpet if I lived here, but it is gorgeous. Look at these windows. They have a pool in the background. Now the kitchen is a little outdated, but I honestly still really like it. Here's another view of the kitchen. I do think the counters and the cabinets I would change, but we're gonna keep everything as close as possible. I kind of like the stainless steel top here, I don't know. There's the look at the kitchen into the living room. I just love all the windows. It's actually such a cool house. I dog sat for someone in a house this style, and I wanted to ask them how much they would sell it for because I love it. This great thing right here is really cool. Let's see more of the bedrooms. Living room, definitely obsessed with. Bedroom is, look at this vanity. I actually love the vanity, and it's so interesting. The bathroom over here, it's open, but I do like the open window and the screen door over there. The built-in vanity could use a little bit of like touch up, but it's really cool. The weird part here is that the bathroom is just like part of the bedroom, it kind of looks like. Here's another bedroom over here. Lots of built-in cabinets and all of this. Very interesting. I wonder if they have like a 3D walkthrough, because I'm kind of having a hard time imagining where all these are. It does look like, unfortunately, the wall doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling here, so you can hear your neighbors, which is always fun in a household, but I love it, the built-in vanities. Another bedroom, built-in desk. Lots of wood, another built-in, I love this shelving, and all the sliding glass doors, the showers, okay, I don't know if I love all the wood. I might want to take some of that out if this was my house. I don't know, there's a lot of like old wood walls. I think that I would adjust a little bit, but the overall style I'm a big fan of. Big bathroom, another cute bathroom here. The backyard could use some work. $2.8 million for this, I guess California. Love the pool though. I think we'll recreate the general design of the house and maybe add some of like my own little touches inside. But I like that they give this overview. This is gonna make it very easy for me to make in Sims. Alright. Let's go ahead and just get started. Oh, and this is super helpful too. They gave us an exact layout of the perfect. We're gonna keep the layout pretty much the same. We're gonna edit some of their design choices on the inside, but try and keep it as close as possible. And we're gonna make my dream house in The Sims. Like that. It's gonna be the entrance, and then it goes back. We're just gonna do girl math. We're not gonna actually have this accurate. We're gonna girl math it. Oh, also, we're gonna girl math it. Oops. Alright, so this is like this, and then this over here is going to be like the garage. We're going to have the garage right here. That will be the garage, and then I think the garage goes back a little bit. Then back in, we'll have some trees over there. We might have to reproportion some of these things, but we're winging it. It goes back a little bit this way, and then there's an empty porch that has like part of the roof over it over there, but we'll come back to that. And we'll go like this. Cool. This goes way over because it's a lengthy house. It's gonna be a lengthy house. So pretty close to the edge of the property. Might even want to, well, no, we don't need to make it go any wider. Then it goes down quite a bit, like here. And then over in this corner, we'll have a pool at the side over here. And then it goes down here and oop, and then back over. Actually, yeah, kind of like that. I think I need to make the garage portion a little bit wider. Let me just get the walls up here so I can actually see. Let's make the garage portion a little bit wider so this comes in a little bit more narrow, I think. I'm also, remember, I've been going through a Sims hyperfixation for the first time in like years, so my building skills are not at the top of the line right now. Alright, I think this is a good start for the outline. Now we're gonna want to add the roofing. So let me just get a good image of the roofing. And then there is gonna be like a back over roofing back here that doesn't have any walls or anything. So the front of the house is so strange. I think I need to change it. The garage is like an open garage with a cover, so all of this right here should be open to the floor. And then we'll put the wall, we'll have a wall here, but then we'll need a wall that goes over where the entrance is. Very weird. So let's go here, like so. I think then we'll honestly just connect it here for now. I think I could honestly, let's make this a little bit smaller. This seems a bit excessive for the, like this. That'll be the open garage. And this is actually much more narrow in the, so we're gonna have to change that too. Cool, so this is much more narrow here. So we're gonna remove a lot of this. Remove probably up to about here. And then this looks more accurate to how it is. It looks a little funky right now. We're making progress. Let's add the roof so I can kind of have an image in my head. It's a very flat roof. It goes this way, and then we're gonna have it go pretty much all like, I am not a roof girl. This is gonna be hard for me. I don't know if I should start with using this or if I should, we'll see. This is gonna go way, way down. Way down, like this basically. Yeah, that's kind of how it looks. All right, so over here, actually I did this wrong. We need the first part of the roof just over, what's going on with this? We need the first part of the roof just over here, right there. Spin it this way, and then we just want it, yep, flat, and then we'll have to do it differently for the other one. And it'll go far out like this because there's like a little over thing up back there. And the other part of the roof is gonna go, I think, just the opposite way, if that's how it looks. Cool, we'll make this go out the same way, and then this will go here in line with that roof. It's a little funny, but it's okay. And then this will go like that. All right, cool, that's good. And then this roof, I think we should draw on with just this guy. Goes down at a slant. Make it go all the way down. Nope, not like that. Like this. How do I make it less straight? How does one make this go flatter? There we go. So here, and then we just pull it out that way. Cool, kind of like that. I think that is somewhat accurate to how it looks. Can we just remove this top part? Yeah, there we go. All right, looking good. We got the base of the house down. There's gonna be a path right here that goes to the back. This part, we need like a little bit of a fencing right here that goes across. That looks good. And then right here, there is a little bit more of a wall that's kind of looks like siding of the house. It just goes in a little bit, so I think we're gonna add another little bit of a wall right here. That's enough for a garage space. We might need to move this in even more now that I'm looking at it. And then let's add a wallpaper on that. That is the closest. Here's how it's looking so far. Actually kind of cute. All right. Now let's add the door and all that and the posts. So the door is actually back on the wall. So we're gonna put the door right here. And it's a pretty boring door that they have at their house, but I'm gonna add that more modern door. We're gonna change the door. We could use this one. They do have a lot of wood, so I think, well, I like this one. We're gonna do this one. And we're gonna do it in, we're gonna keep it with the theme, keep it all brown. So we're gonna put the door right here. And then we need little posts going up to the door. They just have some basic simple ones like this. All right, let's see. Here it is so far. It's looking good. I think the next step is to add some of the pathway, which will be what leads up to here. Cool. Let's add some trees back here. They've got like this square. I like putting trees down in The Sims because it's like putting happy little bushes down. What Bob Ross used to do. Okay, that's cute. Let's just add some more of this type of stuff around here to kind of give it a little bit of a vibe. I decided the rest of this I wanted to build in silence, so I'm just gonna walk you guys through what I was doing. This is the pool. I couldn't do a curved one like they had in the backyard, so we did a little bit of a L-shaped. The main thing I loved about this build was the windows, the tall windows, so that was the most important part for me. I found these ones. I love a house with a lot of windows, so that's what I placed. The glass doors, I wish I found something a little bit better, but I still like them. This is the flooring I ended up with. I did change some of the outdoor things to look a little bit nicer than what was in the Zillow posting. I like this flooring with the pool better than what they had down, and I'm still obsessed with these fencing. I don't know. I just love a mid-century modern moment, and that's what a lot of this is. Here, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I gonna do next? What am I doing? Let's find out. We're all gonna find out together. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm putting down chairs now. So that's what I'm doing over here. Another thing I wanted to get more of is like better outdoor furniture. There really wasn't that many great things that I had options to. So I might download some CCs for that eventually and make these a little bit cuter. But for now, I just put some tables and stuff down, little carpet, little stuff on the side over there. Over in the left side, we have some of the plant things to garden and then just some benches. But backyard are like this is like a weird front backyard. I think it's my favorite part. And then we did add a little bit of a privacy thing here that I actually go back and change later. A lot of things I kind of go back and change later. Here is the driveway area. I'm gonna go back and change that later too. I started doing the layout. I realized I don't know if I did things correctly here, so we're kind of making it our own. I think that the living room is in a different spot in the actual build, but I'm fine with this layout. And I did start doing the inside a little bit. I started with the kitchen. And I think I'm going to go back and we're going to do a whole other Sims build of doing the inside of this house because it's just, there's so much going on here. But I did do a little bit here. I did start the living room. There is another fireplace over here, so I added that in, and then I added, I was really struggling with it, clearly. I was struggling with it, but this is how we ended up. And then I put down some couches, some furniture, did the walls, and added the piano that you can see in the picture. I'll put some of the comparison pictures over what I'm talking about so you guys can kind of see what I was going for. But this is kind of all we did so far with the inside. I haven't started decorating any of the bedrooms or anything like that. I got a little overwhelmed after doing this part. But we did put down a piano and a couch. Then I did download some CCs for some better trees and bushes and stuff, so I replaced a lot of those out front, and then here I am deciding I want to redo the driveway. Went through a few trial and errors here, but I finally landed on the one I liked, so that's what's happening there. Also decided to redo some of that sidewalk, so that's what I just did there, and then add more bushes and little decorations. Cute. Just editing some of the window changes I made. Again, love the big windows. Cannot wait to actually finish the inside of this house. And then for some reason I changed the trimming on the pool. I don't know why. I was testing out to see if I wanted a different roof color, but then I changed my mind, and then I don't know what I did there, but I also changed my mind on that. They also didn't have, the wallpaper on the house was going straight, and they had very limited amounts of that available, so the color of the house is a little different than the Zillow posting, but this is the closest wallpaper that I could find. Then the backyard I was struggling with a little bit at first on how I wanted to do this. I definitely knew I wanted a ton more windows, and we're probably going to add even more windows later. I struggled with choosing what flooring I wanted. I didn't really like what they had in the listing, so I was just doing something completely different here. Ended up with not this one, the next one. Yep, that's what we went with. And then we just placed down some furniture, and I decided I was going to add a pond back in that left corner. Cute. We got some furniture. These ones actually look nicer than the ones I put by the pool, so I might change those. We added a grill and then some light fixtures on the backyard. And then I think this is when I started with the pond. Nope, I'm still thinking about something else here. And then I decide, nope, and then I decide the pond. There's the pond. Added some decorations to the pond to just make it look a little cuter. And then we're going to add some rocks and stuff around it. I really didn't understand what those fish were, but when I placed them down in the pond, they looked really ugly, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. But just adding some more decorations around here to make it look a little bit more natural and cute. I love placing rocks. In Disney Dreamlight Valley, I'm obsessed with placing rocks everywhere, so no surprise I'm doing it in The Sims too. And this is the backyard so far. We added more of those support beams, which I actually really like. Extended the roof out a little bit more. We'll see a better vision when I do the cinematic camera with all this stuff. This is the end result. I love it so far. I'm actually very impressed. This is my first build back since rediscovering Sims and enjoying it again, and I'm really liking how this is turning out. I love mid-century modern houses, so although this might not seem like a whole super over-the-top dream house, this is a dream house for me. I love the one level, I love the big windows. Once we start decorating the inside more, we'll kind of like see the style of mid-century modern that I really like, but so far I'm very happy with it. Please let me know what you guys think below if you think there's anything else I should add. Sorry for my shaky camera here. But yeah, I've had so much fun with this so far. Next part will be with more indoor decorations. So stay tuned for part 2.